I can finally play one of my heroes.
Yeah, I'll be very interested to see how he does end up going up. Yeah, how that mid-lane matchup goes up, because we did see it. We've seen it earlier this tournament between Mac and Arbed, where Mac was playing the Slark and Arbed was playing the Ember, and the Slark destroyed the Ember. Mac was able to crush Arbed in the lane. They did still lose the game because Arbed was able to catch it. And Ember's going to be able to do a lot more effectively than the Slark. Like, you need a lot less on the Ember to really get yourself going and start making the moves. But in terms of the 1v1, you should expect to see the Slark come out on top if sort of the skill level matches going on the side lane. So any surprises here?
A little bit. The fact that Shen is not up there right now. I thought he would just be paired with him, but they want the Omni. I guess they know the bottom lane's going to be tough, so they want like the heal with the Omni Knight. You can just sustain on through, and they figure the Out can just farm under the tower. Still a little bit surprising, because the Bounty Hunter went Shadow Walk first. Usually you see that Gennady, you're just stealing gold harassing, but he does it. He does do a lot of damage to moves here.
He has to play so careful at the start of this lane, giving Gabby sort of that bit of pressure eased off him.
Yeah, and look at, he's going for moves. He might get this kill. He's dead. Dude, that was so good too. Oh, if you didn't know, Moose knew too, because the Mirana actually went over to the shrine to arrow a creep.
But he doesn't matter, he's got Saus and Tangos. He's just ready for sort of these moments up top. Another bit of a go on to Moose. This time Brax will be able to protect him, drags him back into the combo. The arrow is there, and Moose will be able to turn with the help of Brax and get himself some revenge onto Tims.
Yeah, those creeps help him too. The whole creep wave, you get torrented under that. It's going to be a lot. Now Gabby is just getting run at. What a bloodbath of a top lane. Nice Torrent actually reading it.
That does make the connection.
There's no way he goes for this kill. Holy smokes, he actually is the arrow.
Oh, Moose!
Dude, well, this top lane, what the hell's going on up here?
It's kicking off, you know. Moose, he may have been knocked down as that first blood, but he's back in the lane. Trying to get the lion's share. Tims is going to keep his eyes on the top, down bottom. Fight's going to kick off here as they try and protect this room from one another. Moose standing his ground with KP. Will he get it? He won't. Fear will be able to grab it. March able to get over and grab their own. So 3 runes for TNC. March will lose his life, but more than happy to do so in trade of being able to get to that bounty room before Move was able to do so himself.
Oh,
top
the
lane,
arrow.
another combo. Rax with that drag back. Do they have the damage? TPs are coming in. Moves leaping forward to get that extra bit of attack speed. One more hit, cleave off the creep wave. It's not even necessary actually. Moose was able to get that final arrow in to take the kill first. Yeah. They won't want to dive any further. Tims comes into mid to relieve some of the pressure being applied to Armel. 9 again, diving, feeling confident with the fact that he has got that Shadow Dance. He's building up the Essence Shift. Couple more hits onto Armel. Might just do it with the Dart Pack. Armel's in trouble with the Jukes though. Can Armel survive? Another Ember's there. The Sliding Fist will still fall. 9 is able to get the kill.
Yep, that's big. Didn't have the mana to do it, and that's all because Moose he's dominating the runes right now with his bottle, not allowing the Ember to get the runes.
You see this build right from Nines on the skill build. He's maxed out the Essence Shift. So he's, you know, there's a good duration where we did let them get an Alchemist and a Chen. So playing great isn't going to be enough for J.Storm. They need to be playing immaculately. Otherwise, this Alch is just going to take home the game for TNC.
This should be a kill on Tims, who whiffs the arrow, but the upheaval will be enough. Thank you, and Moose, he's on
a to make that Remnant jump. So suddenly Armor has to be forced into these situations where he has to decide, do I use my spells aggressively or do I just save the mana to jump out? And an arrow hit onto KP will set up more kills for J.Storm. They'll finally be able to finish off this tier 1 tower. They're certainly doing their best to make sure that they do not slow down. They continue to play fast. The question is it fast enough? Because this whole first 11, 12 minutes, the Alchemist farm has been entirely undisturbed. Mid lane Fear drops down the Golem, will result in a kill onto Tims. See if Armel could clean up a second one. He's burning down Moves, but will they be able to get the kill? He may.
9. He's looking.
He was hoping to maybe sort of close the gap it. Gets himself with that extra regen strength. I don't even know what the number's going to be when there's like the Chenero, the KP, Omni Knight heals on this Alchemist, but I don't think they could do more damage than he's going to be healing up. Mid lane, they'll catch out KP.
I will say 9 is still making space. 9's having a good game.
See 9. Got his eyes on Gabby. Gabby will show mid. Does have backup behind him. Can they keep Gabby safe? Gabby is getting fully focused here by the 4 of them. He'll pop the Chemical Rage, try to walk this off. Armel comes forward. KP is going to be back in the game, but Gabby, he's already dead. Able to dive and get the kill. See what TNC can find in return. There'll be 1 pick off onto Fear. The rest of J.Storm out of there. So just the 2 supports going down. No. 9. If he falls as well, this will be pretty huge for TNC, and he does. It's a double kill. They won't be able to kill either of them, and that was the rock drop. We've already talked about how important these timings were. KP, can he heal himself and get out of it? Doesn't look like it. So J.Storm at least will be able to regroup at that mid lane. Yeah, you're going to see some ridiculous numbers on that HP regen bar of the Alchemist.
Possibly a Bruin.
So they can set up.
Or just March.
I think the rest of TNC have got no interest in hanging around for this skirmish. March, hands off the keyboard. And
he got the permanent agility.
Oh, did he actually though?
I believe he did.
Got the kill.
Yeah, he got the kill.
He did.
As long as you're there, yeah, because he was at 4.
He does invest in the butterfly. I mean, I think he's feeling confident, Gabby. Gabby knows at the moment his farm is looking very, very good. Tims, it's been found. Offer up the heals, won't be enough. Nine's able to pick himself up another permanent stack of the Agis, but TNC, they're looking to try and fight this. The golems drop down, Nine being left behind. He's trying to get out of this. The GA's popped by the Omni, keeping them good to fight. Moves, BKB's popped. He's trying to turn Gabby. He's not taking much damage, if any at all. He's still sitting there just on full HP as he's now ready to turn and start running them down. Concoction out onto Nine. He cannot escape, even with the help of the Moonlight Shadow. The two of them fall, both Nine and Fear. And you saw there, Gabby, he stands in the middle of the fight. Moo turns up.
That doesn't feel that good. And they're ganking up this hill. This is pretty aggressive from Dire.
I mean, Gabby doesn't care.
He really doesn't.
I think he feels unkillable. We'll see if it's going to be tested. I mean, they're slowly bringing him down.
He's going to die.
With the vessel on him and the team a little far behind him. Gabby will fall. They're able to take him out. They couldn't get close enough to kill him off, to heal him back up. And with Gabby gone, they're able to move forward and take down another. A bit of a, as you said yourself, a bit of a risky play there from TNC. Surely he burns the mana.
Threat, yeah. The threat, wait,
he's got the mana. With the diffusal blade, Armel, he's lost any sort of chance of escaping. Setup is there. And J.Storm finding these little opportunities to find some very big back.
Oh, Mirana. Bye.
TP into the shrine will result in the quick death of Moose.
It's a nice smoke. They won't get anything, but they can backdoor tier 1. Luckily, no backdoor protections on Shadow, though. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well. Okay. I mean, here we go. He's still got that BKB ready to pop if he does feel like he's getting too pressured.
200 HP regen without even hard active.
Another arrow does hit. Nine is trying to poke away the backlines. They've already lost Fear as Armel was able to jump in and take him out. Dark Pact will remove the concoction and get Nine back to safety. But we see the tier 1 tower. But of course, overall, TNC the ones to be much more happier with the way that events continue to transpire. Tims?
He's dead. He's dusted.
He's very dead.
Yeah. Bye. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think...
A fair bit of that is because of the Aghanim Scepter being given to the Ember, but Ember, Armel himself, he's sort of closing up there to be sort of right by the values of Gabby.
Yeah, I mean, it's 4,000 net worth, so even with that gun, he's still 5,000 above the Slark. I didn't realize he was having that good of a game.
Yeah. There we go, Nine.
Oh, my.
He's going to jump in, full up for the commitment onto Gabby. Gabby getting brought low the first time, but there's the BKB and GA. Gabby's going to start healing up all the way back up to 100% HP. Nine with his own BKB. We'll see how much he can get done during that first duration of it, but it's not a lot. Has to back off as soon as the BKB wears off. Now Brax is going to try and step forward, but Brax alone does not have anywhere near the sort of damage to even tickle Gabby. As TNC just resumed business back onto the barracks.
That was a rock, by the way. Rock Fatal Bonds fight, and you didn't get anything.
And the BKBs from both of your cores. And you're not able to even take away the Aegis from Gabby. He still has that second life. They'll commit in, getting on top of Brax, knowing that Brax, he's already used that BKB, tracked up and silenced. Brax will fall. Fly back. Moose trying to push them back with the flat cannon. They've got so much sustain here, TNC. The Spirit Vessel will tick down March a little bit. X-Mark setups there to drag back Gabby, but Gabby, he turns, starts to punch in a Moon. Moon's got to keep his distance. They'll get the leash off onto March. Nine with the commitment can at least take down a support. Strong. It is.
Yeah, I love to do, like, Moo went in, he popped his BKB, and now it's like, wait a minute, I can just turn around and hit you. They do get a kill on Tim's top, which is nice, but it is just this looming.
Gabby, he's thinking about going back in. He's going to throw the concoction out. Silence as well. They drag back Brax. Brax, he's got a BKB. He's going to turn. Arrow will connect onto Gabby. Brax goes for the TP out with the remainder of his BKB duration, and it will be enough to get him out. On the back lines, Move killed off March. They'll jump back in now, looking to go for KP. They found themselves a second one in J.Storm. They're not done yet. Nine looking to commit with the Shadow Dance. He's onto Gabby. Gabby falls to the side. Navi, they'll take him down the once. There's no Omni, there's no Chen to back him up. They can surround the out and try and go for round 2. The arrow connects perfectly. Nine, he's racking up that essence shift. Another jump away. He doesn't have the Shadow Dance for 40 seconds. Will have BKB in a second, but they get the kill onto Gabby.
And yeah, they just get out. They might look to fight though. Nine.
See, Shadow Dance popped. Back into the boat, multiple boats flying out now with the 25 being hit. TNC's able to get themselves out of range. They'll turn, they get the Hex out onto 9. He needs some savior. The Geo's popped, they can commit onto 9. They killed the fish. The Slark is gone.
Wow, Hex into Hex is a pretty good combo.
The Hexes are doing it. TNC.
They left their base. You left your base on J.Storm and you got... And they're slowly sieging down this tower though. They might finally get it. The upheaval's there though.
9. He ball low, Lotus Orb will protect him. Arrow's out, March, he's gone. They've lost the Chen. Armel jumps in, tries to go for the Evil Tangle, but the BKB's there from 9. Armel wanted to find the snipe, but 9 was prepared. The combo wasn't enough to kill the snipe. If it's like Tim's on his own, sure. But Tim's is going to show.
God. Boots travel too. This might be a kill.
Let Fear die. Get the hell away from here. You got to let the Warlock go. Fear, drop a Golem. But there's no escape for him.
Yeah, no buyback, so I don't mind him using the Rog. I'm sure people are like, why use it?
Anyway.
He wouldn't have a buyback. He's going to be alive when his ult's back up anyways. But they do lose the Golems, and that's moving at 100 move speed every single fight. Without that there, he's honestly pretty free to do whatever he wants.
The Hex, aggressive force there. We'll be able to shove the Giant outside of the base with the burst. He's brought low. He's going to put the BKB, try and turn to start healing up. Just brought incredibly low by the physical damage. The focus is there onto Brax. Brax is dead. Brax does have his buyback back up. So he'll get immediately straight back into the action. Gabby focusing down the racks. TNC will finally be able to take another set of racks away. They turn the Hex onto 9, but the BKB down back. Shadow Dance will be there to take it off. They've lost the Gyro. Move buys back. Looks to get back into this. They're doing their best to try and hold. The boats come crashing down onto Tim's. Tim's eats the cheese. 9 jumps forward. Goes Scepter, keeping March safe, but the arrow connection means the March will still fall.
Nine's not
done. They're going to try and chase for more. Looking to jump in onto KP. Moo has the damage, shoots down the Omni Knight.
Well,
they lost the racks. The Mega Creeps are
here.
now there for TNC. Behind and up against Mega Creeps.
I mean, if Moo dies here, you just forfeit. Let's see.
Gonna come in, Moo needs help. He's able to get the BKB off. Gabby's dead!
Holy shit.
The Alk is gone! They're taking so much damage here from the Rapier. The stuns there with the Omni Knight. The phone comes crashing in. Refresher, GA, KP falls to the side. They turn their attention towards Tim's, but the chains are out. The Hex is there. 9, he needs help. They're focusing the slug. E-Blade, Abyssal Blade down. 9 falling low, but he's still got the BKB. He'll turn. Buyback was there from Gabby and Tim's. The arrows, will it catch anyone? It won't. They'll be able to duke it out with the Hex. It's on to Gabby. Gabby's nullified. Gabby's falling low. They've got to keep this Alk alive. He brought back for this. The Refresher, but 9's committing. He's diving in deep. Looking to finish off Gabby. Gabby will be able to get back to the base though, and they will get the 3 kills. J.Storm now lose 3 heroes. It's over. GG is finally called, and TNC, 70 minutes in, they're finally able to close it down. But my goodness, didn't J.Storm give it their all in that?
Yeah, and I love the try at the last fight. You saw the damage. Moo actually